Um,
All right. All right. And good evening, late afternoon, wherever you are. Good evening, and welcome back to the TASG Watch Party on a Tuesday night, a Tuesday that we will never forget here on this channel. This is episode 5 of Ahsoka. And in the last episode, the by far what many have hailed as the best episode in Star Wars television history. I so far agree to that. We got everything, some of the best, very best Star Wars action, some of the best tension, some of the best moments where we see our guy, Anakin, frickin' Skywalker, yet again to close out. And it happened in the midst of a celebration for us here on TASG as we last week we hit 1,000 subscribers, and 1K is very special for
yeah.
us. It has taken us almost 10 years, almost a decade, since the start of this channel to the start of our shows, from the after school vlogs, at lunch, the Sportsnet stuff that we did back in high school.
Oh
It
my
is
God.
here. And so now joining me tonight, one of our uh, very best friends since the very start, Jensen. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you.
What a milestone for us, 1,000 subscribers. I didn't know. I mean, obviously, back in high school, it was one of those. I remember celebrating our first 25. We had a 25 subscribers special, and that was it's just wild to look back on those moments. Um, just a little something for shits and giggles that we would do, and it was a lot of fun for the 3.5 years that we did. We started off as the after school vlogs. TASG stands for the after school guys. That's what it means. And so when we left high school, it became, I was like, I like this branding. It's very consistent. It works for me, and we stuck with it. So TASG stands for the After School Guys. Nowadays, it's just an arbitrary 4 letters, but it works. It just flows. It's like poetry. It rhymes. So it's been great. Heather also, special shout out to Heather, to Chloe, to Steven. All of us are essentially that little founding group of TASG. Roger Garcia, Tyler Jackson from back in the day. It was quite a great time when it happened. And so now here we are, multiple shows and multiple series later. We are here for Ahsoka episode 5. Now, as we mentioned last week, I can go one of two ways this week. Either A, because we see Anakin, because we see the world between worlds, we could be looking at a little bit of that walking tour, a bit of a flashback episode with Anakin, Ahsoka, and possibly Captain Rex. A lot of people have been speculating that, and we have seen, I don't know the real truth to it, to be honest with you. Tamara Morrison's casting on episode 5. So we will see what happens. This is the first time I have ever seen this happen. But this is an episode that is having a limited theatrical release at fan events all across the world. Now, of course, this is all during the Writers Guild of America / SAG-AFTRA strikes. And if you do support that, we do have a QR code to support SAG-AFTRA, but this is during those strikes. The writers and the actors deserve to be paid what they're due, especially in this new era of streaming. It has been very upsetting hearing this news word that the Drew Barrymore show is
I know, right? I
taping,
just saw that.
and they're kicking out
That
people
was
who are supporting the strikers. It's ridiculous.
yeah.
Instant cancellation for her. So that was upsetting to hear, and truly disheartening for a person, especially who's been known to be a positivity in the daytime space. So I definitely think that that's going to be, that her reputation has taken a hit. It'll permanently get hit, just as much as recently Jimmy Fallon and, oh my gosh, Ellen DeGeneres. Wow, can't believe we forgot about her. All right. So yes, later on in this broadcast, we will be joined with Mark Monarch. And then later on, after we end our coverage, our good friends at Strictly Casual will be doing a full breakdown of the episode, featuring my homie, our good friend, Ryder Maldonado. So go ahead and give them a hit. Just be ready for them to be live either at the same time or right after we do. So it's going to be a good time. So, Jen, going to the possibilities of what we'll see this episode. Dave Filoni will be writing this episode. Dave Filoni will be directing this episode. What do you think we will see? Will we see a continuation of the last episode in terms of the Shinhati, Thrawn, and Ezra? Or are we going to go the flashback route this episode?
Oh my god. There's so many possibilities. But I want to say that we're going to see Ezra this episode.
Ooh.
If not this episode, the final episode.
We got 3 more after this. This is 4 more after this. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is possible.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. So it could go either way because, again, Ezra is a Dave Filoni character, but we might see Thrawn. A lot of people have been saying it might take to the finale to see Thrawn. We'll see what happens. The hype for this episode is very real, but if we are going to see Ezra in this episode, we might as well transition right into our annual Wing of the Week from Buffalo Wild Wings, not sponsored, as we take a look at the deals on deals on deals, and of course it is BOGO Tuesday, BOGO's traditional Wing Tuesday. After all, it is Taylor Gray who voiced Ezra Bridger, who did an ad for Buffalo Wild Wings. And for good luck to see Ezra this episode, we'll take a look at those Buffalo Wild Wings. And this week's flavor of the week is hot barbecue. I don't know what happened to this wing right here, but it doesn't look very meaty. And our dipping sauces for the week, we got garlic parm again, but this time we're also going to add Southwest Ranch. And let's take a little dip of that Southwest Ranch. That's good. That's really good. The spice comes up at you and surprises you. It's really good. Oh, yeah. All right. It's one of those spices. Spicinesses? Is that the word? Spiciness that lingers. And it stays. It's really good. Oh yeah. That's a really good wing.
Alrighty, my wings have arrived.
Your wings have arrived.
Thankfully.
So far, I will say with hot barbecue, it is a flavor that is really barbecuey. You don't catch it at first scent, but
Okay.
at the first bite is one of those flavors that the spice will linger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We haven't had one of those, I don't think. Except maybe
Not yet. I think
garlic.
spicy garlic is one that lingers, but it's a good one. It's a really good one.
Well, I also got spicy garlic this time. Throwback to week
Yeah.
1. So. Let's see.
I think garlic parm you could definitely get at the grocery store. You could put that shit on anything.
Oh yeah. Alrighty.
I'm gonna have a second one. Now that your wings have arrived.
Ooh.
Did you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Crunch.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
Wow. Whew.
It's good. It's a spice that lingers.
That's actually a spice. That really does linger. Oh my god.
That's what I love about Buffalo Wild Wings. You can get the extra sauce. Next week's.
Lingered. Wow.
It really blindsides you. They're like, okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You taste the flavor. It's really nice. It's really smoky. You know, it's barbecue.
Yeah.
But then after you swallow the wing, right? And then all of a sudden, it's that spice that lingers. All right.
Wow.
So we are here. So this is hot barbecue this week. And then next week, Nashville hot. For 5. This is episode 5. Episode 6, we'll go to traditional Buffalo for the final week. But next week is going to be Nashville hot. So stay tuned, and I definitely will forget, so please remind me the day before.
Yeah.
We are just a couple minutes away munching on these wings right here from Buffalo Wild Wings. Not sponsored. It's incredible. We're just 2 minutes away.
That I think this hot barbecue is on par with the spicy garlic. I think it's got that same kind of linger, but I think this
Yes.
one lingers. The hot barbecue lingers longer.
It does, because garlic is balanced. The garlic, in my opinion, is balanced. Let me make sure it didn't drop. All right.
Right. I'm gonna get napkins before we start.
Got those paper towels, rip it in half. All right, guys. This is it. The moment we have long waited for, 7 days ago. Episode 5 of Ahsoka. Coming to you moments away. And here it is. Give us a few moments as we set up the group watch, part 5. 51-minute episode. It's Chopper on the thumbnail. Ahsoka confronts her past
Yo.
while Hera and her allies undertake a rescue mission. Will we see
my
Zeb? Will we
God.
see Callus? What will we see here? I definitely
Oh my
think
God.
we are getting a balanced episode here. I'd be surprised. And I think right
God
now,
damn.
I think Disney Plus is crashing.
Oh my God. Of
I
course.
think
it is.
I think they just broke Disney Plus. Okay, no, never mind. It worked. All right, give us a few
Oh,
moments. It works. It looks like you just got to refresh it just a little bit. All right.
damn.
Just sent the link.
My tongue is almost numb. That's wild.
I should have asked how do you handle. Chopper looks beautiful in this one. I got to say. Chopper, by the way, meet him and Hera at Disneyland. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, meeting for a limited time. I think what happens here today, if we see Ezra, I definitely think we have Ezra and Sabine coming to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but we're not ready for that.
Well,
no.
Ezra's.
Hold on, sorry, we gotta start from the back. All right, sorry, that's on me. Join us in the lower right hand side with a timer. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. This is what we are waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Part 5, Fallen Jedi.
Oh, what's this one called? Oh, we don't know.
Not yet. Sorry, Part 4 was Fallen Jedi.
Right. Fallen Jedi, Anakin Skywalker. Because he fell to the dark side. Bruh.
The recap, last week's episode was really wild. Hector Diaz, welcome to the show. If you want to follow along, we have the lower timer in the lower right-hand side. Episode is out. I imagine it's like Hello Snips was taken from Star Wars Celebration last year. Do we trust this Anakin? Or do we not? Here we go!
Yeah.
Kinder Music giving us a sample earlier today
I know, right?
of the music. Deanna and Kevin. So it is establishing, just like last week's episode, the map broken in two. The ghost. They all jumped. If you don't have Disney Plus, you would have to be lucky and watch it in a theater, but it's all safe. Stay with Chopper. Was it a Jason Chopper moment? Let's go. Oh, I think she's just Ahsoka. It's like Mando. Hoyang.
What the?
It's Hoyang. I'm like, no.
Oh. Oh, because she dropped her helmet and she left it there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think he thinks they're dead,
Yeah.
but they're not.
No.
What does Jason see? Jason sees something. Star Wars Ahsoka. We're at the title page now. 5 minutes, 32 seconds into the episode. 51-minute total episode runtime. Shadow Warrior. Shadow Warrior. World Between Worlds. Anakin Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Long have we waited. You look de-aged.
Damn. Roasted.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
What the? What?
What?
Huh?
Snaps! Wow, that's unreal. Remember, this is not the first time she is here in the World Between Worlds.
Yeah. Or die. Yeah. What?
Oh my goodness.
What? Oh my god.
You gotta fight each other?
It's wild. So is she in like purgatory or something? Because that's definitely the world between worlds.
Right. Did he pull her out, or did somebody else do?
It's like, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna wait.
We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah. Because that kind of doesn't make any sense. Damn, I think this is the hottest queen we've had.
Bale? Bale. Bale?
No, Leia.
Leia.
Leia, because Bale.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Post Alderaan.
Yeah, post Rebels. Post Alderaan. What the? Yeah.
Yeah. Feel it in the Force.
Jump in the water.
Get stripped of her rank. Hear what? What? Wow. The music.
I got chills.
Oh. That is the first. That is the first name drop of Kanan this show.
Damn.
Thank you. Respect for the man, the myth, the legend.
Damn. The OBN spin.
I need to remember to. Oh, my brightness is all the way up.
Oh.
12 minutes, 15 seconds. And you're falling with style. Imagine we fall into a moment. Rex steps forward. Oh my gosh. It's a girl.
Shut up. That's funny.
Oh, we're in a close battle. No way. Oh my goodness. It's the 501st.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because that's Rex. It's not. Where is Rex? Come on. 1437, Heather, welcome to the show.
Oh my god.
Can you believe what we are looking at right now? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
She's young. Roll credits. Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Shit, man.
Wow. Unbelievable. Just a young girl in the battlefield.
Anakin in his Clone Wars fucking outfit.
I can only imagine the theaters right now. Yeah, this is the training. Exactly. Insane. Clone sits up. It's tomorrow. Is that? That's your boy.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Imagine if we got AZ.
Oh hell no. No, thank you.
You don't like AZ?
He's okay. He's annoyed, but
Where is Obi-Wan? Oh, 212. Duh. It would be incredible, though.
yeah. Damn.
That is true. That is something. This is way more Anakin than Hayden has ever been. Ever.
Right?
Oh! Did you see that? Wow!
Oh my god.
The flash into Vader. Who is this Anakin? You know who you should call? Zeb. It wasn't approved. Exactly. The most Harrison Dola thing ever. If you're just joining us, 19 minutes, 51 seconds of a 51-minute episode. The ghost chasing ghosts.
Oh yeah, peep the picture of Kanan on the dashboard.
A random picture of Freddie Prinze Jr.
Dang.
Reckless.
Oh. Fair enough.
How low can you go? Oh, wow.
Dang. Oh my god.
It's those mall troopers.
Yeah.
The Maldalorians.
Oh, this is when they paint their
Rex!
helmets the orange.
Tem, baby!
It's on fucking Mandalore. They're on Mandalore.
Just listen to the clone theme right now. Hearing this in the year 2023.
Oh my god. Mhm. Oh my god.
I love that they're just
Don't
standing
tell
still.
me that they're gonna go to the Maul versus Ahsoka battle in the palace.
George Lucas's legacy.
Mm.
What do you mean by that?
Fight or die. Now he's got the fucking red lightsaber. Oh my god. Bro.
What?
Oh my god. hell no.
Oh, damn.
Oh, there we go.
Just the breathe.
God damn.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's fucking happening. It's fucking happening.
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now. Jesus Christ. Woo!
Oh god.
She can't do it.
Shut up. After all that. And he's gone. Damn, what a fucking episode.
Wow.
So far. What? Like.
And we're just halfway through.
Like, holy sh. Fucking wild.
Snow? This is the Christmas.
What is happening? Was she gonna be standing on the water first?
Or like she's just accepting her fate. She's just sinking.
Okay.
Where did she go?
Good night.
Unless she's reappearing.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man. Fucking live action Clone Wars.
Live action Clone Wars with Rebels characters. Rebels and Resistance. This is the Filoniverse. And I am.
Ahsoka, I wonder if Ahsoka realizes what he became now. What Anakin actually became
Right.
through that thing. I mean, obviously, you know that she kind of knows from her fight with him, season 2 of Rebels, but not that little.
Not Anakin.
Not Anakin are like just turned to the dark side. Anakin.
I am amazed that. That's crazy. She awakes and is like, Anakin is back. Somehow Anakin returned.
Somehow, Anakin returned.
Yas, Jason, you did that. Mad props to
Yas.
Jason for that.
Thank you, Jason.
Jason, thank you. That.
I think that's the.
That's a musical note that they played. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I think that's the first swing that actually like filled me up. Like
Yeah.
none of the other ones have done that. where I like can't eat anymore. Yeah, she got all her stuff off. Got all her stuff that goes around her tails.
$30.
One day.
That kid.
Damn, we're just over halfway.
30 minutes, 46 seconds. Jason and Chopper playing around. I love this. Chopper almost fall over. Chopper ILY. Who were you fighting with, Ahsoka? The training room is the dining room.
No way.
I thought it was Night Sister magic.
Yeah. Wait, doesn't she have like half of the thing burned onto her hands?
True.
Onto her left hand? Or whatever it was?
The Home Alone McAllister M. Friend zoned. They're going to Ezra. Do you know where Ezra is? Thrawn! Oh my goodness! Yes, she is.
How?
Exactly. So am I. Uh-oh. Take the helmet with you.
Well, obviously.
Purgo, baby. They're gonna hitch a ride.
They are. Oh my god. Do it. Get in your ship and leave. Leave. Just leave right now. Leave right now.
Screw you. The first bad thing I'll say about Mon Mothma right here.
Right? You guys are gonna go to the same place?
Oh, I see I think I know what's gonna happen here.
No.
You didn't like the plan the first time. You didn't like the plan the first time, Hera.
Dude, Ahsoka's in her white robes.
True that.
Finally.
She's gonna show up. My lips are burning.
Yeah, that's one reason I stopped too. Frequency 0.
Majestic creatures. This is Hera's third time seeing Purgo. And every time she's been hesitant.
For real.
Third time's the charm. Majestic creatures. Look at that just emerge right there. Damn.
That's a big boy. That'll do.
Are you gonna talk to them?
Yeah, she's probably gonna go to get in her spacesuit. And go like,
I mean,
"Oh,
remember,
well, I
she's
guess
jumped out of the ship before.
Yeah, that's true.
Clone Wars finale.
Running down the wreckage.
Yeah, landing, doing a somersault, and then landing as it's exploding. This reminds me of Ezra's lightsaber training.
Right?
Zeb. What if this is the same Purgle from last time?
Imagine.
Ah, beautiful. Approaches anyways.
I know, right?
And as they approach, they leave.
Yes. Standard.
I love this man. I love this man. Bruh. That's what they said about. That's what, and you know what? That's the same words that Ezra said to Thrawn. Seeing is believing. They take all of us. Yes. If you're just tuning in, 42 minutes of a 51-minute episode. Yeah. What?
They're gonna hitch a ride in the stomach.
I prefer to be on the outside of the ship.
Live action inside Virgo.
It's pretty dark.
It reminds me of the
Of Finding Nemo.
what?
This is Finding Nemo.
Oh, yeah. But like
Swim away!
the space worm that's on the asteroid in
Yes.
episode 5, I think, or episode 4. I don't remember.
Can we please have the soundtrack out already, please?
For
Like,
real.
they released a soundtrack for episodes 1 through 3 of Mando, and then like the first half, the second half. Come on, Kiners, do this. Like, don't do us dirty. Yeah, I wish. Oh man, I forgot her name now. Dang it.
Oh, let's go light speed. Imagine they take the fleet with them.
That would be incredible. Hera, seeing is believing, my friend. Oh, oh, they're about to jump.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Mm,
You better. You're one to talk.
yes. Oh,
Wow. Wow.
thanks, Dave.
Dave
Thank you, Dave.
Filoni, writer, creator, director of episode 5s for the last few shows. This was a 10 out of 10, let me tell you. We know where they are. We know where they're going. And so now we wait one more week. At part 6 coming up next week, 2 more episodes after that. It's the final 3 to go. As we let the music ring in our ears, as we try and think about what we have just seen here tonight. What we've seen is Anakin and Ahsoka through the era of the Clone Wars, giving Ahsoka the power and the courage to push forward. Through the world between worlds, we see the Purrgil once again, and now they jump to wherever Ezra, Thrawn, Sabine, Shinhati, and Baylan Skoll are. And you know who did that? You know who did that? The one green-haired kid that we saw at the end of Rebels. Jason playing an important role in finding Ahsoka. That was incredible.
Yeah.
And so we wait one more week. 7 days. 5:45 is your next live stream. Jen, what are your thoughts on this episode?
God damn. 10
Yes.
out of 10.
Absolutely. I can only imagine the reactions right now in the theaters, the theatrical runs all across the nation as we cross halfway and enter the second half, the final half of this show. It has been a fun ride so far, but everything continues to build up. Last week's build up gave us a very satisfying conclusion to that, and builds up again for what could be the showdown of a lifetime. Does this jump change anything in terms of when we might see Ezra and Thrawn? Now, a lot of people have been saying we're not going to see Thrawn until the final episode 8.
Now it seems more reasonable.
Is it more reasonable that it happens at episode 8 or earlier? Could it be episode 6? Could it be episode 7? What are your thoughts?
It'll either be 7 or 8.
7 or 8?
It'll be next episode.
Do you think we'll see Ezra first, then Thrawn, or Thrawn first, then Ezra?
Yes. Ezra then Thrawn.
Ezra than Thrawn, because that
Wow.
makes sense.
Hmm.
Because if they want to make Thrawn a true surprise, I think the smart route would be uh, Ezra first, and then build up to Thrawn. Because Thrawn, again, he was that one. Um, he was that one.
Um. Huh. Huh. I think we'll see. Oh man, I don't know.
It's a little bit of a dilemma. I mean,
Hmm.
because I think now you switch your perspective. I think this might be one of the last. If we don't get Ezra back this season, this may be the last time we see Hera this season. We didn't get Zeb this season. Ooh, oh, there
Yeah.
isn't. I was like, as we wait for Mr. Monarch to ping us when we're ready to switch over to his call. But I definitely think that the way that this looks is truly going to be Ahsoka from here on out, and she has now what it takes to, I don't think, just find Ezra, but to finish Sabine's training.
Hmm.
I think it definitely spoke to her on a different level. But let's go into let's break it down. Anakin through the eras. First of all, we didn't even find out if it was. Let's go through that. Anakin through the eras, right? Parts of the Clone Wars. Young, I think we saw the Tube Top era.
Yes.
Tube Top era, and but just seeing that in live action really adds to the gravity of that.
Right.
She's a little girl. She's just a little girl
Yeah.
in the battlefield. She's way too young for this shit, and she's thrust
Yeah.
all of that. She's seeing death left and right, with a special cameo appearance from Captain Rex himself. I wish he took off his helmet, but he didn't.
I know.
But seeing that just adds to the gravity that is the situation of, the Clone Wars really, I don't know what the Jedi were thinking. Just like, imagine if we imagine if Kanan Jarrus, Caleb Dune, had that scene in live action. First of all, it would just be a shrunken version of Freddie Prinze Jr., but it would be utterly terrifying, especially when the clones turn against them. Had we seen that scene, Order 66 in full live action, we just got to Siege of Mandalore, which is very interesting seeing them two in that context, because Siege of Mandalore, I'm saying Hayden, Anakin wasn't there. They had just done the Ahsoka troopers. So that was I think they could have spent a little bit more time on that. I think a lot of fans were expecting that, hey, a major brunt of the episode will be this, not half, but you know what? I think I predicted it correctly though, that it would be like balanced. Like the first half would be that flashback. It ended up being a lesson, and after that it progressed. But this time with Hera, Jason, Chopper, and the stipulations of her disobeying orders that she didn't get. It's a mission that never existed. So now That I think that was the one part that I didn't expect. The Hera the
Yeah,
Hera part.
right? We're thinking about permanently removing your rank. Like what?
It makes sense though because she disobeyed
From
order. She disobeyed command.
well,
What else can
yeah,
you
but
say?
what else was she supposed to do? Like what other stuff does she have to do?
It's
Wow.
definitely something that the new and this also shows how weak the new republic is because they don't have her back. They definitely do not have her back. It's like a bad manager, you know.
Yeah.
They don't have her back, so she goes and does it anyways. And now she's gonna get the slap on her wrist. She's gonna get her rank pulled just because she did that. I see that happening because the New Republic does not give a fuck. Hamato Ziono does not give a fuck. As we bring
Yeah,
in
fuck
Mr.
Mark.
Mark Monarch right here, uh, as we switch over,
Hello.
Mr. Mark Monarch, welcome to the show.
Oh,
Um, Overall, what are your
I'm
thoughts on this one, man?
what are my thoughts? I'm speechless. I'm without speech. That's my thoughts. Hold on. Let me get the stream on my phone so I can hear everybody else because
Yes.
once again, can't hear anybody on my laptop.
That's all right. We just got Jensen on the other end, so it's the three of us.
Yeah.
Sure.
The three of us.
Wait,
And
I
you,
hear you now. I hear you.
I'll also say this: you are joining us on a very special occasion. You're joining us on our 1,000 subscribers special on YouTube. So it's a good time.
Oh,
It is a good time today.
good.
But yeah, your thoughts on the episode, man? Speechless, as you mentioned.
Man, I wish I had. I was gonna write something down because I knew this was gonna be the Filoni episode, but too enthralled in the episode to write anything down on my notebook. But initial thoughts. Hayden, Hayden.
Hayden through the eras.
Yes, through the eras, because
Yeah.
we got Clone Wars Hayden, we got Revenge of the Sith Hayden, and we got Vader in flashes, which I really liked because
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That was amazing.
when he was walking towards Ahsoka in that that way, and then it was just flashing Vader here and there, but easily gone full Vader like towards the end of the fight, just to show like since they showed him and the armor, him and the Revenge of the Sith outfit, but I thought it was. Actually, thought I liked it better that they kept Anakin, and when they switched over to Vader, it wasn't it wasn't Vader. It was basically pre Vader, Mustafa
Yeah.
Vader.
Yeah.
I like that. And I didn't catch the details, but knowing Filoni, he probably did it. I didn't catch if they actually switched the hilt when he turned on the red saber.
I think it was more noticeable for Ahsoka, where she went from her white to her green, single green, and then her double
Yeah.
blue.
But I didn't know if I think I also switched the hilts on for Ahsoka too.
I definitely think that we'll take a look at that when we in the rewatch. I definitely
Yeah.
think our good friend Ryder Maldonado, who is starting his live right now, he does things differently. So like, our thing is our watch along live. Our friends over at Straightly Casual, they go frame by frame. So I don't know I need to ask him how he does it, but guys, go subscribe to the Straightly Casual right now. They're going live shortly. Straightly Casual, Ryder Maldonado, and Vincent DeSantis, good friends of the channel. And so yeah, but more on your thoughts. Yes.
They probably did because they probably did pay that close attention to detail. But yeah, it was just amazing. The fact that Jason, of course, got his daddy's skills. So he was able to sense Ahsoka in the water. For a brief second there, because you know how Sam Witwer's been like the talk of the town ever since his name started popping up. Second there, I thought they were gonna bring out Ray Park.
Yes.
Right? That's what I thought too. Like they were gonna
Because-
redo
But
that
knowing what happened.
scene.
Like, exactly.
Knowing
So
what
I thought
happened
they were
between
gonna-
him and Star Wars.
I thought they were gonna bring out Ray Park with, of course, Sam Witwer voicing him, just or at least a shadow of Maul. But the fact that we got super commandos,
Yes.
or in armor, I was like, wow, that was. I'm actually staring at my Black Series of that figure right now, but the fact that we got that in live action was just amazing, and we got Rex. in live action.
Voiced by Tamora
armor.
Morrison. Tamora Morrison.
Full armor.
It was incredible.
He was in phase 1 armor and in his phase 2 armor, so I was like, okay.
I'm genuinely surprised. I'm genuinely surprised he did not have a much larger role. Like he was just standing in the background. And knowing how like the three of them in the Clone Wars, like they literally jumped off like what was it? The oh man. Like Anakin and Ahsoka literally threw him off like that little it's not a dam, but you remember that episode, right? Yeah.
Like a scaffolding?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
But he definitely played a major role in that. But I think if they're just going to focus in on just the Master and the Padawan right here, as they did in the last week's special, this is definitely makes sense. But kind of wish he had a larger role.
Got to see I forgot the unit's name, but the ones that painted their helmets the same as Ahsoka's.
3 seconds.
We got to see that 332nd, yeah. So that was amazing. Thing was about this episode was just great. And I had a hunch. The moment Balin destroyed that star map, there were Purgles there before they landed.
The Purgle not mating pattern.
It's
migration.
Something like the migration pattern, yeah. So had I been able to come on last week, I was gonna say what I said now, that they're probably gonna use Purgles to find where Sabine went, but lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. Because what else are they gonna use?
Exactly. They don't have the New Republic does not have the resources to build a ship like that.
No. The World Between Worlds was never gonna get Ahsoka to where the other galaxy was, because we don't know how. First of all, we don't even know how that works, and we already know Dave Filoni wants to keep that as limited as possible.
And I will also say how, like, this was a very. I told this to Jensen just a few moments ago, that last week when I said, is this going to be a flashback heavy episode, or are we going to see Thrawn and Ezra? I think this is a good way, a good balance of both. You're not really going to see Ezra and Thrawn yet, but it kind of progresses Hera's story and Jason. I was genuinely surprised that Jason had an active role in today's episode, and we also got the first name drop of Kanan, all series. Thanks, Hoyang. But it was a very well balanced episode. Nothing that's all of this episode is going to be flashback. Not all of this episode is going to be pushing the story forward. It does it very well, and it sets up, just like how last week was a setup for this one. We had its satisfying conclusion and then pushed the story along. And now next week we're going to see the conclusion of this build-up right here.
And as a massive Lord of the Rings fan that I am, I appreciate the fact that Dave Filoni finally got his Gandalf, from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White moment, when Ahsoka the Grey technically died and got woke up as Ahsoka the White, basically, which is the Ahsoka that we see at the end of Rebels.
Yes.
And Dave Filoni has tweeted before that picture of I think he drew of Ahsoka and Gandalf together. So I'm just happy that he finally got to bring that to full circle.
Bring that to circle and in live action. It's just these last two episodes, I definitely think is the best Star Wars we've seen. Definitely the best of Disney Star Wars so far.
Yeah,
we'll definitely see what happens with Andor, obviously, but from what I've seen, I am genuinely happy. The fans are genuinely happy. I was like, this is incredible, and we're living it. We're living it, and we're breathing it, and it's a good time.
answer the question, what you think of the episode, because you right now, you're also studying from the fact of what you just saw. I'm pretty sure he's the same way right now. He doesn't know what to think because it was just that good.
Absolutely.
And and it was just the moment I saw the crawl for this show in the first episode on my screen, I immediately this should have been sequel trilogy. This should have been what the movies.
7, 8, 9 could have, should have, would have been.
This should have been 7, 8, 9. But in hindsight, had this been a show, this amount of progression, this amount of storytelling, the unconfined storytelling would not have happened if it was a movie.
Yeah.
I
It would
agree.
have suffered the constraints of a 2-hour, well, nowadays 3-hour,
Time limit.
story time limit. So
It's going to be very interesting because, again, if this is some of the best storytelling that Dave Filoni has ever done, it's going to be interesting what we see from his movie coming soon, whenever it is. We got 3 more episodes to go. This is, we are in crunch time here, and it is looking, I'm very excited. I am very excited.
Show up in the next one?
So the way that things are going, and I'll post this question to you. So if the general consensus is that we're going to see Thrawn in the final episode, is it possible that we see Thrawn even as soon as episode 6, or do we see Ezra first, then Thrawn? So will we be able to see Thrawn then Ezra, or Ezra then Thrawn?
Ezra first. Generally, the big bads usually save villains for the last appearance. So
that's fair.
We'll probably see Ezra first.
Yeah.
Will be nice to see. I mean, knowing me as an Ezra fan, absolutely, yes, please. But knowing you as a Thrawn fan, like,
or if not Thrawn, I would want to see even if not Thrawn, I want to see the Chimera or something, because he got that ship got pulled in with him. So I want to see that Star Destroyer. I want to see the Chimera first, and then officers, they save Thrawn for midway into the episode.
Thrawn, Palaeon, possibly, if I don't know if he's still alive, Eli Vanto.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, possibilities.
But last week he's at the Chiss Ascendancy.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see what happens indeed. Mark, thank you for joining us, the anti-Mark himself. Jensen, thank you for joining us here.
Yeah, of course.
Again, special thanks to everybody who has subscribed to us, who continue to watch our live streams both here on YouTube and on Facebook Live. We'll continue to bring these live streams and vlogs for you. in the future. But thank you for subscribing. This has been a great time, a great way to celebrate 1,000, a great episode with great people, and I'm very happy and very excited for the future here. Future of Star Wars is looking very bright. The future of our channel is looking incredible, and we get to share it with some incredible people. So
Let me say, I'm on go.
yeah.
I could.
So
I gotta say, the de-aging on Hayden Christensen much better this time than the last episode.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
especially in the eras,
Yeah.
in the eras change. I was very impressed at how well they managed that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I got your out of 10.
This is an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay.
8 out of 10. 8 to 8.5.
What prevented it from going higher? What would you have liked to see to make it higher?
Honestly, I would like to have seen, and this is the simplest answer. I would have loved to have seen more Rex.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Rather than just standing in the background, and then I had to squint. I'm like, is that him? It's like Tamara Morrison taking off the helmet, and it's him.
Oh my god.
That's the only thing that's preventing him to be a 9.
That's fair. That is very, very fair.
That's fair.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for us here on a Tuesday night. We're going to hand things over to Strictly Casual. Ryder Maldonado is live breaking it down for you here after the show. But that's going to do it for us here at TASG. I'm Mark Canape. Thank you for joining us. Thanks to our guests, Mr. Mark Monarch and Mr. Jensen Cavish.
Yeah, of course.
We will see you. Sorry. We'll get this right. All right. We will see you next week, next Tuesday night. Stream starts at 5:45. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you all again real soon.
Good night, y'all.